Ciao a tutti, bentornati su The Games Brew, io sono Roy Lovat e oggi siamo di nuovo alle prese col ritorno a Monkey Island. Allora, l'altra volta abbiamo visto i primi 50 minuti di gioco e devo dire che sebbene sia carino, l'ho trovato un pochino lento ad ingranare. Adesso vedremo come continuerà. Dobbiamo trovare il modo di finanziare la nostra spedizione, per cui dovremo vedere un po' come faremo, visto che i pirati nuovi, i capi dei pirati, ci hanno riso praticamente in faccia. Allora, prima di continuare vi ricordo che qui sotto potete lasciare un commento, mettere mi piace al video e iscrivervi al canale. Allora, vediamo un po'. Qui c'è un rattino. Possiamo criticare la statua e probabilmente ci cascherà in fronte.
The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee. The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine.
Qui c'è un simbolo, esatto. Esatto, probabilmente servirà per qualche enigma, no? Leggi il volantino.
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end. Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers.
Ok, niente,
It's
allora.
Elaine's flyer about how limes
Abbiamo
combat
già
scurvy.
letto.
It's important, but
Scurvy.
I've never once made it all the way to the end.
Entra nella casa internazionale del Mojo. Grandioso, svendita a metà prezzo.
They're having a half-off sale.
Oh no, è l'ora giusta?
Oh yeah, that clock has been broken for decades now.
Prevedo un enigma.
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Oh, this was my favorite novelty store. At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly. Looks like Wally's got a new place in Melee. I hope he's not still sore about the monocle.
Che avevamo nell'inventario? Soldini. Ah, questo. Grazie al cielo hai portato la tua fidata armatura per cavalli, che non serve a niente. È davvero una penna all'avanguardia. Qui c'è
This place has kind of gone downhill.
graffiti qua. Graffiti ovunque.
What kind of person would just paint on a wall like that?
Ok, presumo che dovremo tener nota di questi graffiti, no? E tra l'altro hanno il pallino come fringe. Questo è così. L'altro è così. L'altro come era fatto? Tipo triste.
Ah, the International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
You mean...
Fate ordained that you would be here several minutes ago. Only you can manage to be late, even when you are fated to arrive.
It's a gift.
Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much. The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
Beh, quello non è un buon presagio.
Walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
C'è da dei
It can tell me
trucchi?
my future?
In a way, think of it as a book of hints.
What is it really?
A book of hints. Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Neat. Thanks.
No charge. Now you must go. I have a luncheon, and your destiny lies at the docks.
It does?
Most assuredly.
Vedete che alla fine dovremo andare con Mojo Jojo e condividere la barca. Immagino che questo qui sia esatto. Un aiuto sarebbe utile. Non importa. Per adesso.
At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon, back shortly.
Non dice spuntino, però che bella signora. Parla con la vecchia. Vecchia?
Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Un biglietto, sono rimasta
Note
chiusa
says,
dentro.
Forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Qui c'è un altro simbolo. Ci sono i gattini. Vecchia?
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door.
Ma pensate.
Things are not what they seem. All keys are gold. It's the way of keys. No one ever works together. All want their own prize. When they get close to finding it, suddenly they are gone. You can find a golden key, but you cannot own it.
Ah, qui c'è un altro simbolo, vediamo. Allora, un triangolo con un robino in mezzo.
Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball.
Ok.
A lock is a beautiful thing. A key, even more so. If you listen close, you can hear the gears grinding. They're mostly gone now. Hardly anyone left to pick up the pieces. The queen always gives way to a new queen. She vanished along with the ship. I told her not to go. The secret smells like popcorn.
Magari questa ci sta dando indizi per qualcosa che avverrà dopo.
You should not visit.
Vabbè,
But what can you do?
possiamo stare tutto il tempo a sentire la vecchia. Sto pazzo. Leggi il cartello.
Employees only. It seems to be stuck closed.
C'è una carta quiz. Ne abbiamo anche un'altra, ma non abbiamo ancora trovato la soluzione. In realtà, no, non è qui. È qui. Quante finestre sono accese nella villa del governatore? Non l'abbiamo vista la villa del governatore, credo. Manca una. Dov'è? Ah no, eccola qua giù. Il pollo fantasma con problemi digestivi si chiama... Nessuna idea. La prigione, i ricordi.
Aw, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart.
Ah.
Also, the windows need some work.
Direi. L'ho scassato. Qui c'è un altro graffito grezzo.
Looks sort of like an eye.
Ah, stavolta sì. Non si è inventato troppo stavolta. E c'è anche una cartina.
I think it's a chandelier.
Questo lo devo vedere. Penso che era Commodore 64 o Amiga. Ce l'avevo il Commodore 64 e non me lo ricordo. Forse era Amiga. Boh. Controlleremo. Visita il fabbro, vedi le chiavi?
Hi there, newcomer.
Hi,
Ci serve una chiave dorata.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locke Smith.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes, they did. Yes, it was. And they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary. Just information.
Mi sembra eticamente discutibile che tu possa fabbricare una chiave avendo solo un numero di serie. Chi è quella vecchia signora alla finestra dall'altra parte della strada?
Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the Undertaker here years ago.
Ecco.
Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
Quanto bene conosci Whitey Bones?
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
Wait, she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
La segue.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a failsafe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
Aren't locks way less secure if all you need is a number to get a new key?
That's why you should never share the serial number with anyone.
What happens if you lose your key and the serial number at the same time?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if you lose the lock, chances are you don't need a new key.
Well, what's to stop me reading the serial
Mamma
number on
mia.
someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool like that.
Can I borrow your lock serial number reading tool?
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
Ah, cioè praticamente il mega attrezzo segreto era una lente di ingrandimento.
Tell me again about how to have keys made. It's exciting.
You bring me the serial number from the lock, I make the key. It's pretty straightforward.
Ok.
I'm on a quest to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Exciting. The story in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key, one that opens all locks at once.
All at once? Well, how does that work?
No idea. It's just a story. But I guess you'll find out soon enough.
How would you like to join a pirate crew?
Would I have to leave my shop?
Well, yes, that's the general idea. The crew actually get on the ship and, crew it.
Thanks. I'll pass. Try down at the docks. There's always somebody hiring somebody down there.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
Wait, what?
What's that key?
That's for a lockable quiver. And please, don't touch the glass.
Non l'abbiamo toccata.
Are these for customers?
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
What's this lock?
That's for hats.
E per I cappelli.
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
Is that from a famous locksmith band or something?
My mother's band, the Golden Keys. They were named after some actual golden keys that she spent a bunch of time looking for.
That's an impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
Qui c'è un'altra carta. Aspetta un attimo, diceva viene sconfitto, l'avevamo visto nel recap. Nella bambola voodoo, no? No, la bambola voodoo l'avevamo vista nell'ultimo recap. Root beer potrebbe essere, perché diceva che era tipo una roba magica. Esplosivi non credo. Duello e insulti con la spada. O è questo o è questo. Rivedrò il recap dopo. Tanto in realtà sta roba non sblocca niente, apparentemente. Ciao. Dobbiamo trovare un codice.
A visitor! Wait. Guybrush Threepwood?
Otis!
Howdy, kid.
And Stan! Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time.
Ecco.
You look different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice. Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic. You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore. But maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Possibly, though it was kind of tricky last time, and I didn't get much out of it in the end.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors?
Imagine that.
Ma questo qui che batte sempre il piede?
What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
I notice you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
We'll accept the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Thanks.
Custard è budino?
Watch your boots in here, son. It's like a swamp.
È fortissimo questo. Che si muove tutto con le manine così. Tiri tiri tiri.
Hey, Stan!
Hello there, son.
Oh, sorry to see you in jail.
Thank you, son. I appreciate the thought. I'm sorry to see me here as well.
I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Oh, that's terrible.
Believe me, I feel worse about it than you do.
Could I get a ship from you after you're out of jail?
Don't count on it, son. I expect to be released any time, but I haven't even got anything on back order. It pains me to lose a sale, but if you need to get off this island, you're gonna have to find another way.
Could you refer me to a competitor?
Stab me in the heart. You'd go to a competitor? Where's your loyalty, son?
Well, seeing as you're in jail and have no ships and can't help me, I thought...
It doesn't matter anyway. There's no competition. I drove them all out of business long ago. Nobody can play the angles like old Stan. I didn't really anticipate a situation like this one coming up.
Any tips on how to steal a ship from someone else?
One word, son. Mutiny. Get yourself on board a worthy vessel, gain the confidence of the crew, wait for the right moment, and strike. If you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
Okay, well, thanks, I guess.
Anything I can do to help you, let me know. As long as it doesn't involve selling you a ship.
Are you sure there's no way I can get a ship from you?
I'm afraid that's the case.
Nuts. It's starting to look like LeChuck's ship really is the only available ship on the island. What did you do that got you arrested?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters, it's who he is. Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. But if he's confident about what's in his heart, he can hold his head high. And you know what's in my heart, son?
Blood and goopy stuff?
People! People are in my heart. Anything I may have allegedly done, you can be sure I did it because I care about people.
What exactly did you allegedly do for people that got you arrested?
I gave them what they wanted. Now, naturally, people don't always know that they want the things they want. Sometimes it takes a man with a talent like mine to show them the way. And sometimes people who are jealous of that sort of talent will try to put all sorts of unpleasant labels on it. They use hurtful words like scam and misrepresentation and even fraud. But it's all just marketing, son. As natural as the rocks and the trees and the Malay Island flounder birds. And that's why I'm not worried. I'm awaiting final judgment of the court, but I'm certain I'll be acquitted. They don't hang people for marketing.
Mazza, è lentino, eh?
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time here in this lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush. If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Sure thing. See you later.
Yep.
Basta, anche perché sennò...
It says jail rules. 1. No escaping.
Ok. Allora, qui c'è la serratura, possiamo vedere il numero?
There's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to
Ci
read.
serve una lupa, una lente di ingrandimento. Qui c'è una carta. Vediamo se questa la possiamo risolvere. No. Giocato 1.000.000 d'anni fa, chi si ricorda?
Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away.
Ok, andiamo a cercare.
I don't remember this place being so leaky.
They finally installed running water.
Ah, sì, andiamo a cercare la lente di ingrandimento. Lei ce l'ha, ma non la possiamo prendere a quanto pare.
Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she...
Hi there.
Hello.
No, dobbiamo trovare una lente di ingrandimento. Andiamo qui. Uno, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Giusto, no? 17. Come 16? Facciamo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 a 7. Ok, c'era questa qua. Allè, che abbiamo ottenuto? Niente. Andiamo dal governatore, qui ci sono i fiori.
Carla.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed-up hack.
Anything but your cooking.
Low-hanging fruit, but it works.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
I hope you're not still sore about that thing with the ship that one time.
Ancient history.
Oh, good.
I can think of plenty of more recent things to hold against you.
Oh.
I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
Elaine can handle it. She doesn't need me.
I don't doubt that, but it isn't about what she does or doesn't need. If it isn't about the scurvy project, why are you here?
You first. What are you doing here?
Don't be weird. I know Elaine used to live here, but it's my house now that I'm governor.
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
I'll be needing a crew. You interested?
Ha! I'd rather swallow a live badger than crew with you again. No offense intended.
So, unlikely but still possible?
No. You want a crew, go down to the docks and hire one.
Is there a government program that funds expeditions to find secrets of Monkey Island?
Oh, gosh. You're too late for that one. We canceled it last year and diverted the funds to build a habitat for the rare Caribbean whining leech.
Darn.
There's a ship at the docks that's headed for Monkey Island.
I think you're talking about LeChuck's ship.
Do you want to go to Monkey Island or don't you?
Da vedere che tutta sta pippa infinita sarà per andare alla fine con le ciacche, eh?
Elaine says Captain Madison is hurting her scurvy project.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Ok, prendiamo la carta.
Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done. Edgy. I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey. It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty. Warning, do not try these tricks at home. Can I borrow a book?
You've got a lot of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed. I had to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
I totally forgot.
Of course you did. You think like a cow.
The blurb says it's a solid if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station. Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed.
Skip,
You never even
skip.
apologized.
Si può skippare.
Pay for it.
I don't need your money.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Ok, dobbiamo riportarle il libro, così possiamo prendere questo.
I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a contemptible pig.
It's soft and extra fuzzy.
Che pelosetto.
It's a lot of work being governor.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
Dove possiamo andare? La foresta. Non c'è niente.
Warning. The dark forest ahead is deadly and twisty. Maps are highly recommended. A classic specimen of Alata needleus, a carnivorous vascular dicot known for its tasteful coloration, slight wiggle, and loads of tiny, sharp teeth.
C'è anche un ranocchio. Vai da questa parte, vai dall'altra parte. Vai da questa parte. Andiamo verso funghi luminosi. O di qua, andiamo di qua.
I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Ok, niente. C'è una carta.
Oh, I used to love these when I was 6. Museum of Pirate Lore. I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal now.
Addirittura.
Once upon a time, I won a t-shirt right here on the front lawn. At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly.
Stanno tutti a cenare allo stesso posto. No, l'osservatorio è dove stavamo prima. Negozio di navi. La nave di LeChuck. Low Street. Dobbiamo procurarci la lente.
Wow, it's worse than I imagined. The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day.
Addirittura una class action.
I remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival. Looks like the only available ship on the island right now is LeChuck's. It's a dried up old sea sponge. It's bone dry. I guess Stan hasn't washed a ship in a while. Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now. Looks like the only available ship on the island right now is LeChuck's.
Ok, la spugna potrebbe
This used to be
servirci
such a bright, cheery place.
per la prigione, dove c'era l'acqua per terra. Qui non c'era, vero, una lente o qualcosa, no? Però c'è una carta, vedi?
Hi again. Oh, those new pirate leaders are real jerks. They laughed at me, and they won't fund my expedition. Why didn't you warn me?
Would you have listened?
Of course. Okay, no, probably not.
Le
How
ship.
clever. Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Looking for a job? Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? I'm short a swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Have you got anything more senior?
Well, I need a second mate, a bosun, a ship surgeon, and a gunner. Do you think you're qualified for any of those?
I could be the gunner. Oh, I'd be great at that. Boom, boom.
You look a little scrawny. What do you bench?
Bench? No problem. I sat on one for 12 hours once. I can take it.
I have a lot to do today.
E qui c'è un diavolo che porta in giro una gallina.
I'd make a great bosun.
Exactly what qualifications have you got for that?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. Okay, maybe 8.
Don't waste my time, okay?
La gallina non è più la gallina. Pensavo fosse la gallina al contrario, ma erano le maniche.
I could be second mate.
Do you honestly have any idea what a second mate does?
Goes to store openings and funerals and waits for the first mate to be incapacitated.
I thought so.
How about ship surgeon?
I assume you have some kind of medical degree?
Is that a definite requirement?
Sorry.
Okay, never mind.
Allora, aspettiamo perché per adesso non dobbiamo arruolarci. Torna al molo. Fammi vedere se qui tante le volte.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you.
C'è uno nuovo tra l'altro. Cobb.
Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Then why don't you take off the Ask Me About Loom button?
My grog-riddled body is fused with it. I'm more button than man at this point.
Sembra Matthew Mercer il doppiatore di questo, ma non ne sono sicuro.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic, stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes.
Now get lost.
Hey, achievement. Fan
Nice
service.
talking to you.
Yeah.
Allora, qui ci sono simpaticoni. Adesso ci sono altri simboli.
Guybrush Threepwood, as I
Oh,
live and
vermi.
breathe, how have you been?
Qui sopra ci sono vermi.
Peachy.
How's Elaine?
Peachy.
She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
Allora, a parte che ci sono i vermi anche sul cibo, ma guardate qua la recensione, 1 milione di stelle.
She's good. No pieces missing.
Kids yet?
Whoa, easy there, Tiger. I'm still in my juvenile phase myself. That's what Elaine says anyway.
Well, tell her I say hello.
The atmosphere in the bar is different than it used to be.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I've got to cater to the new crowd. Everything changes, Guybrush.
But the roaches stay the same.
I've missed your wit. And your low alcohol tolerance.
Hey! Those new pirate leaders seem like real jerks. Why do you even let them in the bar?
Well, they've driven off my old regulars, so I don't have a lot of choice if I want to stay in business. Also, if I tried to get them to leave, they'd probably cut me up and throw me in the soup. Frankly, I'm terrified of them. On the plus side, they have more disposable income and better hygiene than the old crowd.
Did I mention I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island?
No, I don't think you did. Well, that's exciting. So you'll be hiring a ship at the docks?
I'm thinking I'll steal one.
As far as I know, the only ship out there is LeChuck's.
Even better. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Bold. I like your thinking.
Ooh, I think I hear the health inspector.
What? Where?
Just kidding. That joke never gets old. Keep up the good work.
Thanks. Will do.
Well,
Vediamo un po'.
it's definitely a mop. Will you advance me the down payment on a ship if I help you clean up?
Put that down before you
Addirittura.
hurt yourself.
What?
Clearly, there's a lot you don't know about mops.
Honestly, I think
Mops.
I prefer to keep it that way. It's amazing what you can achieve if you put your mind to it. Then you have a packet of stick-on stars. The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk.
No, che sta a fare con quel cucchiaio?
Pests or garnishes?
A good cook sources local supplies when he can.
Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday. Looks like a mugshot.
Stay away from that picture.
Active little guys, aren't they? The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old. I think someone tried to secure a boat with this.
Ok, adesso abbiamo anche della corda.
It's hopeless.
Strizza la
It's good for relieving
spugna.
stress.
Andiamo a vedere perché probabilmente... Ah, vediamo un po', aspetta.
Ooh, I think I hear the health inspector.
What? Where?
Just kidding.
Pensavo
joke
scappasse
never
dalla porta. Probabilmente dovremmo fare una roba del genere per prendere il ritratto.
Keep up the good work.
Thanks. Will do.
Boh. Qui non dobbiamo fare più niente. Sarà tornata?
Chamber of
No.
Commerce Midnight Luncheon back shortly.
Hey,
Vediamo.
Hey, kid. You look like you're having a good time. That's nice.
No. Pensavo fosse qui e invece no. Peluche.
Welcome back.
Hi there. Hello again. I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
Can I try out your key grinder?
No. I wouldn't want you to lose any fingers.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
Hello again. I think I'll browse
No.
around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
Dove potrebbe stare la lente di ingrandimento?
Hey, Guybrush!
Hey, kid! They say the only real prison is the one in your head. But take it from me, that's a load of barnacles.
Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here!
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
E allora forse dobbiamo andare a dire a quello lì che vogliamo fare il mozzo. Perché magari la lente sta lì sulla nave. Non so, andiamo a vederlo.
Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Madonna, perché non si skippa?
Back again.
I want to ask about that swabby job after all.
The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, the job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
Andrew LeChuck, nephew.
Oh, ballsy play, Andrew. LeChuck gave me a blacklist and you're on it. In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm sorry, can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
Il mocio sappiamo dove sta. Unirsi all'equipaggio di LeChuck. La quartiermaster mi riconosce e non vuole assumermi. Procurarsi un mocio. Prendere il controllo della nave di LeChuck. Trovare il segreto di Monkey Island, eccetera, eccetera. Eccetera, eccetera.
Why was Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison, would he?
I believe
Ah, vedi,
he
adesso
needed to
tornano
relieve
indietro.
the pressure upon him in a different way.
Era tutto calcolato. Andiamo a vedere se possiamo prendere già il mocio. Non credo, però vabbè.
What was that you were trying to tell me about mops before?
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant companion, your tool, and a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops. Carve your handle from a limb of that tree. Any questions?
What kind of wood is the tree?
That is something you must discover for yourself.
Praticamente ha fatto la descrizione del mocio come se fosse la spada laser.
What about the head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
Are you sure I can't just buy a mop? Yours, for example.
No, you've got to make one. Trust me on this.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
Well, even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than
Il bambino e tutti
It
noi.
seemed crazy to me at the time, too. But don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop.
Andiamo a vedere i negozi che sono aperti adesso.
Hey, Wally!
Well,
Monocolo.
look what the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again, too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
I spent years in therapy getting over being burned, blinded, blown up, abandoned, and marooned because of you.
Yeah, good times, huh?
You're lucky I'm past all that and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island.
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material. It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
I'm looking for a tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys? Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
You have a lot of maps in here.
We've got so many, you need a map to find them all. A little cartographer humor.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how funny it was. Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
The town seems to be pretty run down.
Since Captain Madison made Melee her base of operations, people have been complaining. They say she brings a bad element to town, but that bad element spends a lot of money on maps. So, what am I supposed to do?
Do what's right?
I am. I'm doing what's right for Wally.
Bye. They're like glasses, only way less convenient.
Prendilo, ci serve.
Oh, look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says maps and more on the edge.
Thanks. Ooh, those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
Wally, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
Never mind. This map shows both sides of the globe.
It's twice the value.
Whew, looks chilly up there. What's this a map of?
The secret movements and activities of my competitors.
That sounds reasonable. This must be Trouser Island.
Actually, Mr. Threepwood, it's...
Yep, Trouser Island. I had a map like this once, but I sailed left. It's maps wrapped in maps. I didn't know you could do that. Hey, Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Well, it's good to have a hobby. Good old mazes. Can't get enough mazes. It looks expensive. And shiny. I like shiny. I try to steer clear of sea monsters myself.
Andiamo a vedere se possiamo usare il monologo. Il monocolo.
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done. Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed. Wait, let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
Allora, vediamo se possiamo leggere il numero.
Hey, kid. Word of advice, kid. Stick to the narrow.
I can read the serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget.
Ok. Vediamo se ci fa la chiave immediatamente.
Hello, Mr. Brush.
Hello. Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. Good choice on the lock. These are really sturdy. It's the same kind they use over at the jail.
Ooh, wow. What a coincidence. I had no idea.
Bene.
Hey, Guybrush!
Hey, kid.
Otis, the authorities have reconsidered your case and decided that you should go free.
I'm very grateful to the authorities and will not mention their name should any awkward questions be asked. Good luck, Stan. I hope you get acquitted.
Oh, it's in the bag, friend, but thanks.
I'll stay on this side of the bars, just in case.
Jail is like a bad breakfast. Small, greasy, and hard to swallow. No thanks, I'm about to be acquitted. Escaping looks bad.
Ok, vedo. Bene, e direi che possiamo terminare qui questo nuovo episodio di Ritorno a Monkey Island. Siamo riusciti a liberare il nostro amico e adesso dobbiamo andare a trovare i pezzi per creare il nostro mocio, ma lo vedremo appunto nel prossimo video. Come sempre vi ricordo che qui sotto potete lasciare un commento, mettere like al video e iscrivervi al canale. Io sono Roy Lovat e noi ci vediamo nel prossimo video. Ciao!